Girl, what do you mean? Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by again to another upload. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing great. So you guys, yesterday I created a spring or welcoming spring look on my IGTV. Please do check it out. Here is my Instagram handle, and do make sure that you follow me. Thank you. Anyway, so I wanted to do one for YouTube as well, of course, obviously, why not? So I wanted to do the YouTube look a bit more spicy and nice and vibrant and colorful. Please don't mind any noises. There's my sister and my brother at that side. So yeah, you guys, grab a drink. Wait a minute. I have the OJ substitute here, the big fave auras. I'm not a favorite of auras. I just drink it because I like it when it's cold. But other than that, I'm not a big fan. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. I hope you guys will like this look that I have in mind. If you do, please do make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and you press the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Please, thank you. And you just share this video with your friends on your socials and wherever. So I've already pressed my eyebrows with the L'Oreal holding gel and my eyebrow toothbrush. Just now I'm just gonna clean them up, and let's start with the eyes. I'm cleaning them up with the LA Girl in the shade Fawn because I want the concealer to create a bright base for the eyeshadow, and the shade Fawn is the brightest on looking concealer on my skin rather. And I'm gonna take a concealer blending brush or an fluffy eyeshadow brush and just spread that concealer all over my lid. Lately I've been loving this one. It's an eyeshadow brush, but it does the work. I want to try something different, like a monochrome look, because the look that I wanted to do was just not working out. I don't know whether it's the colors or the blending, or I don't know how to blend anymore. I don't know. But I'm thinking let's do a monochrome look, you know. Let's try that out. Or should I start with my face first? For primer, I'm gonna use the rose gold primer from Revlon. I'm just gonna shake it up. I don't know why. I just feel like shaking every product that I put on my face now. Now, initially when I put this thing on my face, it was okay, but then it had little balls that were just flying all over my face. Then I read the instructions, is that what they called? But yeah, but it says here, place a few drops into your hands, rub to melt the oil beads, okay, apply to face. So I'm like, okay, cool, because the balls are just confusing me. I'm like, what's going on? There you go. Just gonna rub together, melt the oil beads, put that and put that all over my face. Foundation, I've been enjoying the Catrice one. Also, let me just shake it up a little. It's a bit on the drying side. That's why you need a illuminator or a hydrating primer, especially if you have dry skin. It will help you out a lot because this thing, child, is drying, okay? And that all over my face with my Kabuki brush. The coverage is amazing. They have compared this foundation to the Fenty one, the first Fenty foundation. I'm not sure how true that is. If someone has both, can you just tell us if they're telling the truth or not? Because if they're comparing the Fenty one to this one, I can maybe somewhat agree, because this foundation, guys, where can you get a lightweight, yeah, not light coverage, lightweight foundation that blends seamlessly and has coverage and it's just an all-round good babe, you know. And I'm gonna take a dampened beauty blender and just pounce that into my skin, let that foundation sink in and sip in thoroughly. This is just a step that I do lately that makes my foundation lay nicely without any streaks or any patches that might have occurred with the brush blending. But also the brush blending is just perfect as it on its own, you know. Love it. Yeah, see how that sits, guys. This foundation, you see how it sits? Like it sits on the skin like perfectly. Okay. I'm gonna highlight with my phone, LA Girl. I'm just gonna squeeze it here on my thingy majiggy. The reason why I do that now, I don't know, you know, when you're squeezing the LA Girl lately, I mean not lately, sometimes it just has this water that spews out and I'm like, what? And it just spews out all over my face and I'm like, nah fam, this is not what I want. So now I just take this brush and just place the foundation, place the product where I like it. Sometimes I blend with the brush, but I just want to commend people who blend their concealers with their brushes and not a sponge or a beauty blender or beauty sponge. Wow, I'm in awe of you guys. You guys can for sure perform magic. I could never. Like, even if I attempt to, it just never comes out the way, like I could never blend it with the brush, rather. I just can't. Don't know if it's because I've been spoiled by the sponge or what, but I cannot. But I commend the people that can, because, well, that is for sure a skill. Okay, decided to crimp contour. I'm just gonna draw, excuse me, my contour here. I'm going in with the warmer one, then I'm going in with the like deeper one on top of it, the warm one. Don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know which one I'm gonna blend first, but we'll see. I'm gonna blend out the other parts of the concealer, other places rather, where I place the concealer first. Then I'm gonna leave my under eyes last. Thereafter I'm gonna take my it's not dirty, guys, I just did my makeup yesterday, okay? My contour blending brush, and just go in and blend my contour. Thereafter I'm gonna blend out under my eyes, okay? Because we want the best coverage, the fullest coverage, the nicest coverage. What I can say about this foundation, when you place another wet product on top of it, it somewhat sort of dries it out also. Like, it dries, you know that like the foundation, once you apply it, it dries down. I don't know if that makes sense, but it dries down. So whenever you put another wet product on top of your foundation, of this foundation, it somewhat also dries it down. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. My hair is doing things I don't want it to do. So you guys know that like the LA concealer is not that matte, right? So, but when it's on top of this foundation, it just blends nicely, like a creamy mattifying concealer that stays put and doesn't move when you blend it. Because usually when you blend the LA Girl, it just moves around, you have to control it. But this time, like, look at this, it stays put. Like, where you placed it, that's where it's gonna be. Okay, let me re-emphasize my nose. Saturation. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. That is amazing. I'm gonna go back with my brush here and just say, hey, I have a cheekbone. Remember me? I absolutely love blending skin more than blending eyeshadow. Oh my god. It's just the nicest feeling when it all comes together. Because I don't want my base rather, to be so dry. So I'm now just gonna set the under eye. I'm not gonna bake. What I normally do, really. I'm just gonna pounce that powder there and right on top of my eye, like that. Pick it up again for the other side. Okay, and I'm gonna set the rest of my face like that. Something's in my eye. I'm not really sweeping the product in, I'm just pouncing it in so that it doesn't move my base, but it just sets it nicely like that. So I'm gonna set my contour with my black opal powder. Place it, then just blend it in. Remember to blend upwards, going up, not down. I'm going to pinch the brush to set my nose contour. For that airbrush effect all over my face, I'm going to pounce my powder brush with my powder from Essence. Let's not forget some blush because we want our cheeks to be rosy and nice. So you guys know how obsessed I am with this color on my cheeks. Lately I've been mixing it with the sheer pink shade here. I've just been mixing the two. One day I was experimenting with colors and I was like, let me see if these blushes could blush together, and they did, and I loved how they came together and just made my cheeks the best thing since, you know, I don't know what. The orange is still there, but the sheen of this colors just makes it. You see that? You see my cheeks, guys? What is this? Love it. I'm gonna do right now, I know my base is not done, I mean my makeup is not done, but I'm gonna set it just to set this base and put it in place and just lock it in before I go into my eyes. Okay, yeah, I love this base so much. Let me just take a sponge and just pound it, add water in. Ooh, I've been so proud of my bases lately. They've just been doing the thing. So for an eyeshadow base, I'm going to use the Yardley Stay Fast Coverage. I never know how to say this word. Please don't mind the construction outside. The neighbors are doing renos. I'm just going to place this there, then just pack it on with my finger to warm up the product, then go in with the eyeshadow. Okay, you guys have already done one eye off camera. Now let's continue with this eye. Wait, let me just tweak this a little bit, take it a little bit higher than my lid. I've never done such a bright neon-ish orange, and I don't mind it at all. Okay, let me just show you the oranges that I'm working with from the Dupe Factory palette. I'm using these two. 1, 2. Off camera they don't look neon-ish, but they are. This one especially, it's like neon. You know those neon colors that are extra bright, so it's just extra. Yeah, it has that effect to it. Okay, I'm gonna start with packing it onto my lid first. Pack as much as I can, because when I blend out, you know, when you blend out colors seem to run away, so you just get to make sure that you extra pack on the eyeshadow. It's just one shade on top of the other ones, just for a better payoff. Yeah, there's no particular order to it. I just place the one and then I place the other on top of the other one, just for a better payoff. And then I take the other side and also dip into it a little bit and just go in with circular motions to blend out the eye. Okay. I'm just cleaning the brush and just going in right at the top because I don't want a color there. I want it to be like close nearby my lid. Again, back on. Until you're just satisfied with the color payoff, I would just advise that you keep on doing this until you're like, okay, that's cute or whatever. Then my bottom lash line, I'm quite happy with what we have right now. My bottom lash line, I go in with the orange again, as close as I can without poking my eye, and I dip to the other orange again. Like so, like that, sorry. Then the other side again, I just brush it off rather clean it off and just blend out without any color there. And try to be gentle around your eyes, you know. There you go. It should look like that. Orange and just melanin skin, there's just something there. There's just something there. Okay, that's all I'll say. I'm quite happy with what we have right now here. So for glue, I use the Essence Peel Off Lash Glue, and I use my favorite type of lash, the flared out ones. Let me just hold them up for you. These type of lashes. Okay, that's the front. How do you hold it from the back? Yes, you know, yeah. Light, wispy, like, love it. And these are just from the China shop, you guys. AliExpress, we couldn't do the thing because of COVID, so I had to just jump into the wagon of buying lashes here and just, but you'd really have to like look thoroughly if you want the good lashes in the China shops. But they do, guys, they do have them, and they are reusable. I've had this for like the whole year. No, I'm lying. Where did I buy this? I think I've had them for like 2 months. Yeah, they're good. But I always wash my lashes after application because I have sensitive eyes, so I have to like make sure everything I put near my eyes is quite alright because I could lose my eyesight. Okay, we're gonna wait for those to dry up. While they're drying up, I'm gonna put on the favorite bronzer. I feel like this bronzer is gonna bring back love of highlights to the girls that just gave up on highlights because it just either didn't look good on their skin or didn't sit well with their skin. I feel like these bronzers that look like skin are just here to reignite that love for highlights on us, on the people that have given up on highlights rather. And I know I do have those people who say I can't just do a highlight anymore, I'm done with it, I give up. And I feel like this will bring back the love. Okay, re-emphasize the pinty nose there, even though I don't have a tiny pinty nose. Just, yeah, the Lash Princess and the Sculpted Volume Mascara one, the purple one, and I was just contemplating if I want inner corner highlight or not. I kind of like the eyes like this, to be honest. They just give me something, so I don't want the inner corner highlight to take away from the fact that I want this whole eye orange, you know. So before I apply my lashes, I prepare them by just bending them to the eye shape. just doing this motion while blowing on them, but I'm not gonna blow on them because guys, we are in hell. But anyways, it's gonna dry up on its own, and this glue is so quick to dry. Start like this, so I hold it in the middle, like right in the middle, because I'm gonna place the middle first and then carry on to lay the ends correctly. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna get as close as I can to my real lashes. I'm gonna fill them up with the other lash, and then I'm gonna place the middle, then go right at the end and press like 2 seconds, and go right in the front and press, so that I make sure everything is stuck on, and go back again, because the front doesn't really like to comply. I don't know why. I think all the lashes have meetings and they just say, let's just put on a fight for the front. And then I take my 2 fingers on both the lashes, pinch them together like so, like that. Actually want orange lips for the whole monochrome thing, so what I'm gonna do is try to have a bit of orange on my lips before I apply another orange-ish lipstick. This is just eyeshadow, you guys, the same eyeshadow that I put on top of my eyes. And then I'm gonna take this lipstick, it's nude, but then it's nude, it's more all along the orange. Alright. Okay, I had to reapply the lips, you guys, because they were creating clumps on my lips, like when I did this, and things were running through. So I applied the lipstick, then applied the eyeshadow on top of the lipstick. So now I'm extra matte and extra dry, but it's okay. It's for a look. Okay, it's for a look. It's for a look. And this is my welcome spring 2020 look for YouTube. I'm loving it. I love it so much. I love it. I've never created a look like this, and the way it just came together with the difficulties that I had earlier while I wanted to film a different look, and then I was like, let me just do something simple, but with the bam, love. And I also had difficulty with this lash. If you can tell, don't tell, don't say anything. Just pretend you don't see it, because I'm gonna pretend I can't see it until I'm done with this look and done with everything, taking pictures and everything. I am so happy that you guys stayed till the end of the tutorial. I'm so happy that you wanted to see the results of the whole snatcheration of the face, and I hope you guys like it. Please do make sure that you give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment on how much you're obsessed with it as I am. And also share this with your friends and family. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I will see you guys in my next upload. Stay blessed, stay cute, and stay prospering. Love you. Mwah.